There's some cool stuff on eBay, man. I just saw a Japanese PSX for 90 quid, I think it was. I don't know what I'd do with that, if I'm honest. Probably nothing. But it's cool. Like to see it. Anyway, it's very hot, as it has been for the past 12 years, it feels like at this point. So I'm going to play a game that requires me to do very little in terms of energetic button mash. And instead something that lets me just kind of run around, be a little guy in a fantasy land. Because that's just what I need right now. I just need to be a little fancy guy in a fantasy land, having a good time, vibing. No need for complex thought. You know, where's the level 5 keycard? How do I beat 12 rays? Would vamp have sex with me? You know, nothing important. Also, the game's too loud again. When did you become this loud? Let me have you be like here. You're going to be down here. Sound effects, quite frankly, I don't like them. You're going to 5. Voices need to be on par with you. System sounds, yeah, you don't matter. Ambient sounds, fine. Performance, no idea what that might mean. How's that look? That looks fine. And I can hear. So we're just gonna try and remember what the plot is. Recommendations. Broadening horizons. I need to go this way because I need to unlock the door. No. No. Yeah, I will keep you up. Anyway, I have the week. Well, I have the week except from Saturday off. Don't know what I'm gonna do with it. Probably nothing of value or of merit. Maybe just nice things that will have no, like, overall impact on the world itself, but will bring me joy. And to be honest, at this point, I'm not David Goggins. I can't be the warrior. I'm gonna be the warriored. Only those who possess a gate pass may travel through the White Wolf Gate. It's for your own good. The fearsome beast that lurk beyond would tear a number of birds to venture limb from limb. You have papers? Let's see now. Oh yes, everything appears to be in order. Go in safety, vaguely. In the future, should you wish to pass, you won't need to say the word. I will take, I guess, sunstone earrings? Nice to just start with a big easy win. So what do you do? +2, +2, +1. Voice of the Just. Oh yeah, I need to wear those earrings at some point. I'm gonna wear you because you seem like you'd be useful. Right. Seek out a place where for the fain and / look out your surroundings. Okay, right. What do we need to do? You deliver the journal to Millith Ironheart, who's likely to be renowned with a sightseeing log. Okay, so that's not something I care about. What's this? Oh, the only adventurers will be permitted to settle in the Goblet's part of initiative to encourage their... Okay, that's... Son of a bitch. I'm back in the how do I remember what to do in this game bit. Recommendations. Course correspondent? No, course correspondence, I get it. For friendship. Where the fuck is the main quest? Here we go. Confirmed destination. There and back again. Yes, yes, yes. Fantastic. I appreciate this game having a go to the correct place button. I need that. And to be honest, it should always be on my map. On my, like, radar. Anyway. Yeah, I'm just going to kind of vibe with some good old Final Fantasy, I think. Quite relaxing. I feel like I'm in this desert right now. Actually, no I don't, because this would be a dry heat. And that would be maybe doable. I live in a damp, moist country where you don't just get like all the sun's on you. That's a bit toasty, but you can go in the shade and you cool down. It's just all heat everywhere all the time. God, I complain. Right, hello. You will give me some form of undergarment if I wear it under the rest of my clothes. Captain was always fond of this brand of wine. I'll be grateful if I could deliver it, if you could deliver it on my behalf. I was a reckless, angry youth when I first joined the company, and he would have been well within his rights to cast me out. Everything I have I owe to his wisdom and generosity. I Scout was a firm yet fair teacher, an expert moulder of men, and I suspect that's still the case now. Please give my regards, vaguely. Okay. That's fairly doable, right? I can just like, bam, bam, bam. Hang on, bam, bam. Easy. Oh yeah, this is an MMO. Just teleporting back and forth between two people. Begs the question, why don't the NPCs learn how to do this? It would save all of us a lot of time. You're my leave, mate. I don't really need to worry about you. Merchant and Mender. I presume no weapon seller will have anything of real value for me for a very, very long time. Because I'm expecting to just be able to get all of the equipment I could possibly want or need. Tools? Don't really know what any of that means. Maybe the tools are important. Battle gear. Steel Elmo. I guess that hat would be slightly better. Do you have anything else? Hello, Adam. Purchase items? Yeah, okay. I don't really know what any of the merchants really have that would be of value. I have Monday to Friday off this week. I, like a fool, like a buffoon, I booked the week before Death Stranding 2 comes out off. I didn't remember when they asked me to book all my time off, because I had to book all my time for the start of the year. I didn't think about the release date of like one of my most anticipated games of the year. And so I accidentally booked this week off. If it had been any other week bar this, I would have been like, oh well. But the fact that I managed to book the week before it off is just buffoonery. Well, mate, vaguely, Lanadell and Order both spoke highly of you. What brings you here today? Hello, Proto. It is daytime, vaguely. Oh, my favour. I shall have to thank the nun personally. Now you've got one ingredient left. Fortunately, you'll not have to travel to Aldernon this time to obtain it. Thanks for the sub, Proto. 76 mums, my god. That's a lot of unpaid child support. Give me the silver pieces, because I really don't know what I'd do with any of that equipment. Probably equip it. Probably should have taken it. I fixed my UI, did I? Oh, I think we fixed my UI last time we played, right? Is this fixed? Probably. Truth be told, I never intended for you to collect the last ingredient. Bravelock, my old quartermaster, wished to bring it to Costa del Sol herself. However, not long ago, she was sent word there's been some trouble at the long stop, and that the delivery will be delayed indefinitely. She told me nothing of the incident herself, but I fear the situation may be dire. Though I would like nothing more than to aid her myself, I have no choice but to turn to you and your allies. Make haste to Hidden Falls docks and speak with Oz and Nazun. It will direct you to the Raincatcher Gully, where brave flocks and other people have made their own. Looks cleaner. When I started the game up, all of my audio was wrong. I don't know if just there's been an update. I know I saw, like, there's going to be maintenance tonight until tomorrow morning, and I thought, oh, goody. I have a time limit. Right, bam. No, hang on a minute. You. Have I been over here? No, okay, so I'm just going to trundle along up there. Hang on, there we go. My biggest enemy in this game is still, like, trying to remember the HUD. You can't take time off this game, can you? It is unwieldy if you take time off. Or I just need to play enough of this game that there's no such thing as time off. It just locks into my brain. Hell yeah, how do I do the... Is it that? There's a button that makes it just go and I can't remember which one. There we go. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. It's going to be really hard for me to choose another mount because I really like this mount's music. The mount itself is just funny, but the music's such a vibe. Playing also just locked into your brain. I would like Tetris Effect myself, but with FF14. Wake up in the middle of the night trying to do my monk rotation. Hello. Sorry, I'm off.
What's your adventurer? Something happened over the Gobby settlement? I don't know how you're so eager to have a bunch of beastmen, but go and talk to the skipper over yonder. She'll ferry you to Raincatcher Gully.
Alright. Are you the skipper? Yeah. It's taking me to Raincatcher Gully. I'm looking forward to playing a bit more of this. It's been a hot minute since I've engaged with FF14. Speaking of engagement, Adam, we need to play Lethal again. Because I played Lethal the other day and I was like, yep, game's still fun. And also, I didn't get a chance to see whatever the new monster is. I did, however, get to have a Scooby-Doo incident. So it's all swings and roundabouts there. You know, I'll take the Scooby-Doo moment, but we do need to do more Leaf. I don't know what your week looks like this week. You're a cool-looking guy. I'm too strong to fight you, right? Level save. Let's fucking rumble, mate. Hang on. Let me get off my thing. There we go. Bam. Okay, I may have made the sound effects too quiet because it's now like really quiet. Hang on. I'll live if I go into my settings, right? Yeah. System. No, that's not what I meant. That's my control settings. System config, audio. Music needs to come down a little bit. Like that. And then sound effects can go up a little bit. Voice can come down. That'll do. How's it going? What am I doing? I'm alive. See? I'm too strong for this. What does Thunderclap do? They look cool. I'll take that. I may die. I should be absorbing. I should be doing like vampire stuff. I should have been healing this whole time. Shit! Heal me, Chocobo. I think I have you set to heal. The other thing too is I'm going to need to remember to not just stare at the bottom of my screen in every fight, because there may be things on screen. Look at that. Perfect. Yeah, no, don't have much plans. I really need the sun to fuck off. That's like my biggest desire for this week, is that the sun actually decides to piss off. I can't deal with it. I'm not a sun guy. Let me move up to Scotland or something.
Sure, time flaps of rice gets me reaching years of reflux. Uplanders come for tasty fresh gobby treats, yes. Grassfires of Upland are deep in Longstop. Flightybees chased Gobbyflock from homes. Gobbyflock needs go to Upland to give safety to Longslop with much handling.
Long stop, I think, not long slop. Is this a dungeon? Whoa! I'm going to do my first dungeon on my own. Holy shit. Okay. So I'll have some scions with me. A scion marauder, a scion conjurer, and a scion thaumaturge. Okay. This will be interesting. The things we do for cheese objective complete. British quest? This place looks cool. And I presume the AI won't sprint off ahead of me, so I'm gonna look around. We are gonna get into some nooks and crannies here. This feels so wrong though to be playing this on my own. So do you guys just follow me? Cool. That big dragon thing? That's probably the final boss, right? I'm the player new to this. We must hurry and save the goblins. Yes, Scion Marauder, we must. Get them! Do powerful attacks. Or something, I don't know. How good is the AI? I guess that's what we're going to find out. See, if Adam and Mew were here, these guys would be dead already. And I wouldn't know what's going on. Or at least I think they'd be dead, but actually they'd have just pulled them 50 feet into the dungeon. I was like, oh yeah. Is it wrong to pick up Voogs in a dungeon? Let's see what's over here. I mean, I can just, like... I can D-pad my way through to interactables, right? Because the game auto-tracks them, I think. I don't really need to look around too much. I do kind of want to, though. It's a cool area. Let me aggro these guys as well. Yeah, let's get a big aggro going. Okay. Get him, tank. I, the not heal man, will protect no one. I don't know what to do. I'm not the guy who's like, I'm not the leader here. Your game might need updating. What the heck? It did say when I started it that there's an update coming tonight at some point. Get a Marauder. Yeah, Scion Marauder. Getting it done. I'm also here. The powerful AI. Save me. He's going for it, to be fair. Also, I presume a lot of the dungeons aren't meant to be too difficult at this point, right? So I'm not going to be fighting anything that's going to give me much pause. And our healer's doing a good job. Or I guess my healer. It's not really ours. I guess I own these guys. It's because they're like NPCs, not because they're... You know what I mean. Twin snakes. Rock breaker. Needs every ability I've got. 800 megabytes? No, look, we had enough of that with Prof. We're out of that arc now. We're in our positive, in like fun, delightful fantasy game where nothing's ever bad. Speaking of, I need to continue FF16. There's too many games, man. There's never enough time, and there's too many games. Okay, so there's a gate that's locked tight. There's a little nubbin over here. Could have something. Got nothing in it, but it was a cool little nubbin. I presume that could be treasure. There's a Goblin Pathfinder. Hello, Gobbo. Am I allowed to call you a Gobbo?
Sure. Gobi's not in danger. Upland just take gate key, open head gate.
Alrighty. That was easy. The easiest dungeon I've had to go through so far. Thick twine. Your mum... Shut up, man. Just don't. Just don't. Yes, I will unlock this door. Shit. I push the AI into this. Get him, Scion Marauder. On your own. Alright. But we want to target the, like, weaker guys, right? Yeah. No, that's my guy. I don't want to target my guy. There we go. Beat the shit out of my friendly team. One of them may be new to this Dewey. I should help them. I guess this also means all treasure is mine. That's fucked up. What if I get stuff I don't want? I can't just pawn it off on someone else now. Bam. And you, and then you, and then you. Hell yeah. It's beautiful. It's a good part. How do I... There we go. Now we're playing a MMO. Hang on, let me get the angle right. There we go, good angle. The AI knows to stay out of the circles. I wonder if they only dodge if you're out of them, and if you're in them, they also get punished. I can't remember what game I've played where I've seen that as a mechanic, but it's like the AI party members you have are only as smart as you in like that situation, so they will just eat shit if you're gonna eat shit. Out of some bizarre sense of solidarity. Maybe it's this game. Bam. Right, get the giant yellow pelican. Oh, great yellow pelican. I called it a pelican because I thought it had a different name. It is actually pelican. Doesn't look like one though. Which which is odd. I guess I've not seen many pelicans outside of the DreamWorks film Finding Nemo and Pokemon Ruby Sapphire and everything. I don't know if I've ever seen a pelican in real life. I probably have. But it was so unmemorable that this is going to be my... If someone says pelican, this will be my picture from now on. This weird green creature. It's not yellow. Keep beating it. And then, bam. It would be nice to be able to take our chocobos in. Like, imagine coming into a full dungeon and you all had your chocobos with you. It'd be great. Is there a summoner class that summons, like, a friendly creature with you? Yes. Because that was what... that was what Mew was playing. So, I'm a buffoon. Yeah, the little foxes, the carbuncles. I was thinking more of, like, you summon, like, a guy. Oh, God, long slop. Like, you just summon a fella called... You just summon Jack Bauer, and he shows up. I pray we're not too late. Go, Goblin Pathfinder! Is he fighting with us? What a hero. Got the summons in the third root of that class. Maybe I should have been a cool summoner guy. No, I'm a monk fella. Oh, treasure! More slop. Long slop. Right, let's play this the way that I was taught to play. Let's start aggroing some random enemies. Everyone, attack! And bring them all back to the Marauder. Hell yeah, go tank. Well, the tank deals with everything. I could probably just, like, run off and have a little explore. Twin snakes. Twin snakes. I'll actually target something, then twin snakes. That'd probably help. No, okay, you guys deal with that. Looks like there's like stuff back here. Oh shit! There's a guy. I've come to help. Oh fuck! This guy will die if I can't get the rest of my party over here in a minute. Come on, team! I need you all here. Yes, yes, yes. Pull aggro, pull aggro. Oh fuck! I'm gonna die. Good job, team. How far along in the main story quest I am? Neither am I, to be fair. But we almost have limit break, so I need to remember how to limit break. There we go. They're doing it. Okay. We have limit break. Limit break. Did I hit anyone with that, or... That did not feel like it did anything. Oh no. See? We're getting it done. And by we, I mean the AI is mostly doing a lot of the work. I'm not really sure what's going on. I'm just kind of vibing. Breaker. Punch. Punch. Rock Breaker. Armor the Destroyer. Get him! Beautiful stuff. We've saved him. You've given me treasure. I don't know if cavalry gauntlets are for me. If I go to my character, can I... Recommended gear? Well, I guess I'll put on the mana sandals. Yeah, I'll wear these. Oh yeah, now I'm looking summery. I'm feeling good. Need a pair of small shorts like the ones I've got on right now. In-game though, I need them in-game. You... Were you the guy who was helping us earlier, or are you a different Goblin Pathfinder? You're a different Goblin Pathfinder. We'll save you all. Am I attacking, or am I just... Does this game have an auto attack mode like a lot of the modern releases now? I might just turn that on. Just auto skill and I just have to run around. I'm not knocking it, by the way. I love that idea. Big fan of just games adding a play me button. I know fighting games have been doing that for a little bit. They'll do like an auto combo button. Okay, interact with the treasure. Oh, I think I already did. A lot of the Arc Sys games have like an auto combo button. I do think the games where the auto combo is built in from the get-go and everybody has access to it are more interesting than the ones where it's either you play the game normally or you play auto combo. Because having it built in means like the whole game's built around it. Oh, there's no guy up here. We can leave these ones. They're not going to listen to me, are they? It's fucked up, man. Just can't get the staff. My teammates just don't know what they're doing. I guess I'm going to take on the Inferno Drake by myself then, eh? Guys? Guys, help! Yeah, there we go, he's leaving. Bam. Bam. No longer sealed, it's sealed. Are you guys coming in or what? Will be sealed off in 15 seconds. Does that mean like they can't get in or... I'm learning. I'm trying to learn at least. Twin snakes, and then snap. And Armor the Destroyer. I guess Armor the Destroyer is probably weak. I'm just doing like boom shine. Donk, donk. You, and then you. I hope we're all having a good time here. I don't know what my party are doing, but they're trying their best. All I can really ask. Oh shit! Guys, Brave Locks! Protect him! We can't let our friendly go down. You know, I long for the heat to disappear. Because the problem really is that the UK buildings, we all know it, they're not designed for this kind of heat. So this room just boils when I stream. Because my PC's like, oh, we've got to do some extra work. My PS5's like, oh, we're playing a video game. And then my body goes, do you know what? You're cooked, man. We got to get some water out of you. And I'm just sitting here, slowly feeling my eyes be filled with the salty sweat of my eyelids. And you may go, eyelids don't have sweat glands. Mine do. And they're powerful. Unfortunately so. Stunned? Can I do this? No, I can't. Snakes AF, bloodbath, just get it all done. Hey, where's my aura ability actually? What's here? There we go. Bam, 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 bam. I do feel like I'm going to be sweat maxing. It doesn't matter how light I dress. There's no winning. Gobby Boom. Oh, the Grey Flox was, you know, chatting shit. No one was really paying attention to the poor lad. Wind Snakes AF. It does kind of feel like you could just let the AI go. I presume if you're the healer, it's probably a good way to practice healer, right? I presume if you're the healer, the AI is going to struggle a lot more than if you're, you know, me, some guy. Arrive in the heart of the long stop. Is this it? Feels very central. Yo! Wait, I've been to this area before. Or I've been to a very similar zone before. I kind of half recognize the layout a little bit. Right. Anything in this secret little zone? Oh, man. I presume they reuse dungeons for certain things, because like there's a lot of cool little spots here. Unless it literally is just treasure could be there. It's not always. But I could see them reusing these areas for other things. I'd hope they do. I hope they would. Remember, in this chat, we are big fans of asset reuse and location reuse. If you're not reusing your assets, you're not developing or something. I don't really mean that. Multiple versions of a lot of dungeons. Ooh. It's a harder versions, right, as well. This reminds me of an area in Twilight Princess. I'm like, the AI is doing the combat for me here. I'm just gonna, you know, explore. Brayflox's long slop hard. I'll take some long slop hard. You might be an over easy kind of fella, but I'll take some long slop hard. I've had to explain to a friend what slop is. Like, I had to explain what we mean when we talk about, you know, something slop. It took a little bit, but I think he's picked it up. So we've got more slop maxers. Got more slop fans. I'm a slop-selled max infel. Oh, fuck, right. You know what I mean. That's a lot of enemies. Get him, team! I'll fight the big frog. You guys fight everything else. Oh, shit. Guys, heal the marauder. Oh, God, how's this happen? You guys got to look after the team. I can't do all the work. Running away and all that. Oh, we have the limit break. Right, let me try the limit break again. That did some damage, which was nice, but I kind of wanted more. Felt a bit like when you do Tifa's limit break and you fuck up all of the inputs. I do admit, because FF7 Remake doesn't have input-focused limit breaks, right? You literally just do the higher level limit and then it's a cool cutscene. I do kind of miss doing the slot machine. Or the... Who is it in FF6 who does the, like, you have to do the fighting game combos? Cain? Abel? The Lord Jesus? Get him, team! Oh, you guys are fine. This is doing nothing. This is doing nothing to any of you. You're all good. Not you. Speaking of FF6, I need to continue FF5. And I keep saying it and not doing it. That's the trick. If you just keep saying something but you never do it, it like counts as you doing it. There's a psychological phenomenon or something where if you say you're going to do something or you say you're meant to do something, the brain partly understands it as you having done it, and so it makes you less likely to do it. I think it's called lying? No. I forget what it is, but it's this idea that if once you... Fucking hell, lad! Beat his ass! Like, once you've said you're going to do something, the brain is like, oh yeah, we've done that, right? You've created the idea that this is a thing that will be done, so we must be good. Must be all good. Video blocked in some territories. The Xbox Game Showcase. Ah, oh, damn. Oh well. Yeah, you already imagined doing the task, so it's done. You're like, oh yeah. If you're like, oh man, I'm gonna go... Oh, I can't possess the infantry skirt. If you're going to be like, I need to, I don't know, give myself an enema, you partly think that you've already done it, so you don't do it. I've been enemaless for years. That's why if you verbalize things, you're not meant to verbalize them. Or you are meant to, because you can be held accountable for them. I don't know, basically... The human mind's a fucked up thing that has been designed poorly. And we should probably redesign it. But I'm pretty sure that's going to get into like a territory that would be morally dubious. Because, oh, you're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to redesign the human genome. allowed to pop into someone's brain and cross some wires over and see what happens. There is a part of me that wonders how far, like, technological advancements would have come, or, like, scientific advancements in, like, understanding the human body, if there was, like, one country out there that had absolutely zero qualms about doing the most unethical shit you've ever heard of. Like, where would we be at that point? Probably, like, no further, but we'd all just feel a bit worse about it. Oh, there's a coral down there. Like, the correct way. There's a lot of enemies here. I did not mean to, like, start this fight. I apologize to my teammates. This was not really my intent. But you've got it. You've all got it. Bam, bam. I could just do this repeatedly. It does very little. Until I can actually get to the part in the rotation for it. Rock Breaker! That still does very little, but at least now I feel like I'm doing the right thing. Oh god. Who are we targeting? Doesn't matter if I'm doing that one. That's what I need. I need to be playing a character that just does AoE damage, so I never have to actually worry about targeting something. Alright, you guys have got the rest of these, right? I'll do another little, like, round of my hits, and then you guys can deal with the rest of them. There we go. So is this the correct way? Or are you a bonus? You feel like a bonus, because that's a dead end, so... Alright lads, how are we getting on? Yeah, you're fine. Why am I here? Like, you guys could have done this on your own. I do also wonder if the game acknowledges all the Warriors of Lights running around, because we're the Warrior of Light, right? I mean, not like yet, but we are, I believe. Because we're like the main guard. I'm curious if an NPC's like, man, I keep asking this, like, legendary warrior to take my bag of nuts over to my friend John, and they won't do it. I keep finding legendary warriors of light, but none of them will do it. Will you do it? And then you can refuse. Hello, Deep Jungle Coral. You strike me as an optional pal. So I thought I'd come over and become your chum. Aura maxing, aura farming. Call me Jingu because I'm aura farming. And that seemed to do like good damage. Let me do that again. I actually have no idea if that did good damage. I can't tell what anything is on the screen. Okay, bam. Bam. Hey! The long stop gut gate. Oh, okay, maybe I needed to fight that to open the gut gate. That's fair. Can I ride my chocobo? No. Can I ride my cool hand? Skateboard would be good in this game. Like, just for the dungeons. It only ever appears when you're in a dungeon and nobody acknowledges it outside of it. And no one remembers it outside of it, so every time you get into a dungeon, you're like, what the fuck is this stick on wheels? Hang about, we just fought you. And if I'm honest, you lost health very quickly, so you should be really easy. Get him, team! But mostly you, Sign Marauder. Good job. Right. Bam. Instantly gets killed? Never. Not this guy. Twin Snakes. Demolish. And then Steel Peak. I don't know if the, like, Steel Peak thing does more damage when you have other auras, or if it's just kind of one-off thing. Like, it does okay, I just feel like it's meant to be doing more, but I don't know how to make it do more. Oh, shit! No, I've been burst poisoned! And get fainted. Get armed. Have that. We're doing it. This is easy. Easy. Oh shit. More things. Then I need to, like, avoid them. They're about to do big damage. Oh shit. Oh fuck! Yeah, I'm safe! I'm good at the game again. Oh, piss. Still good. Bam. Get him, team! This is such a long fight as well. Like, it's so warm, my eyes are feeling heavy. I don't understand how this works. I don't need to, like, oh, hang on a minute. You should be attacking. Let's, you know, even if I'm not doing my skills, I should still be attacking. I can't just kind of sit here and drink. Bam. Get him, guys. You've got this. Or something. Oh, we have limit break. Wait, I can have a second limit break? Okay, very tempted to build up the limit break too. I want to see if that's something different. Bam. Let's take half a century to go up though. I can't quite tell if we're going to kill it first or if that limit break bar is going to go up the second time. Is it taking damage that makes it go up? Maybe? The heal? I'm going to take the burst damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was not 4. My ass is too lazy. Right, limit break. Wait, we've still got it? No, we don't. Oh, but you lose all of your progress towards the next level. That kind of sucks. Unless it just does more damage based off the bar. I'm going to presume that so I don't feel bad. Get his ass, team. Look at that. Easy. Ha ha. Ha ha ha. Yes. Now, who gets to have... You can now accept the next class job quest. I guess I'll have the long stop globe. The fucking what? The long stop globe. It is an astrologian's arm. Ooh. Brayflox has come to give goodly uplander gobby hand lending. Oh. Oh, fella, you've come in too late. Gobby boom. Underclaw is blood and bile. Look at this fella. I like these guys. Big fan of these guys. I guess, could you run back and get any chests you missed? I don't really consider that. Oh.
Please excuse.
I hit the touch by accident.
Flighty beast was tricksy foe, but Uplander outwitted with plans making. Uplander has goodly head for fighty thing. Brayflox happily gives tasty fresh gobby treats to clever Uplander.
Ah!
Cheese is stinky sweet gobby treat, special made with secret gobbets. No party complete without gobby gouda. Brayflox every say.
Thank you for allowing me to cheese max, you fucking weirdo. Right. Whee! Back home we go. Or, not home, right? Where are we going? Oh, that is a bit of a trek. But I can just take the boat, or I could fast travel. There's a lot of ways I could do this quickly, but I might just do the journey. I might just vibe with it. Yeah, definitely need to do more lethal soon. It's just good fun. It's just good old classic running around, getting a bit spooked fun. And I think it's a good game to play, like, with new people as much as you want. When you've played it a bit, like every couple of months, it's a fun one to just kind of come back to, vibe a bit with, and then because it's always funny to hear someone go like quietly in the distance. It's never a bad time. Check me next free. That's all I ask. Well, that's not all I ask. I also ask for the second cohort, Hoplamachus, to be my friend. You're level 49! Get out of here. Wait, can I go through the middle here? This is the complete wrong way. I can go in. This is a very cool place. I'm not meant to be here, but it's a very cool place. Oh god. Look at all these guys. There's a fucking cool robot guy with drill arms. The second cohort Vanguard. Look at this lot. This is absolutely for a quest at some point. Oh, don't hurt me. I'm just looking around. Oh. These guys are cool. Right, I need to... hang on. Zoom in. I need to... I can't teleport while I'm in big combat, I presume. Shit. Don't hurt me. I'm just a guy. I'm just your average friendly, being carried by a giant hand guy. What would you have to fear? Like I'm nothing. Imagine working on a military base, right? And bear in mind, you're shit at your job, because I walked in and half the guys didn't even pay attention to me. But so you're like the one guy who's kind of okay at his job, but you are still a bit shit. And someone's just like dragged in by a massive hand. They fly around in a circle and then they leave. I'd probably just shoot myself. Right. Let's get off my guy. Can I teleport while I'm standing still? While the music relaxes? Hey. Good times. I'll never finish this game. I mean, no one will ever finish this game. But Whoa! There's people here! Adam, aren't you at work? Hello! How do I... Where's my pose button? Emotes. Not what I meant. Emotes. Sit on ground. Change pose. Change pose. Like that famous was gonna end me. Wait, did it? I can't die. Is that a new outfit? Do you have like a summer outfit on? Muse in the classic scholar reset. Are you in like some sort of summer outfit? Did you get that recently, or is that a... Well, this is your main. The white, I see, because of your racism. I get it. Classic Welshman. I probably don't need the fire, to be honest. I guess we are in the shade. I love the idea of sitting on a beach underneath like one palm tree and then starting a small fire. Just like it's a lovely day, it's nice and sunny, it's probably very warm, but we want the shade, but we also don't want to be too chilly. I do also appreciate the heavy hatchling. I don't need to get him to sit, he'll just sit naturally. Gwen is derived from Gwyn, Welsh for white in it. Ah, what you mean is Dark Souls for one of the bosses in Dark Souls. There's like 12 Gwyns in Dark Souls. Marshmallow? I really want you to play Dark Souls, Adam, not for any reason that anyone else has, but I just want you to see the Welsh names and be like, oh, what the fuck, cultural appropriation, I hate the Japanese. And I'll be like, classic Adam. Classic Adam. My heavy hatchling's in the pillar. What the fuck? What is he built out of, man? He's crazy. What voice did I give you? I'll gather you solved Brave Lox's little problem. That's not your voice at all. By the gods, judging from the smell, this should be quite flavorful. How's it made? It's best you remain ignorant of such things. I still remember when I learned what kind of milk they use. Brrr. Cum milk? I don't know what you mean, man. Vice Guy would like to congratulate you on a job well done. Bravo, Bagley. Thanks to you, our guest shall be honoured with a marvellous banquet. What goes as an exotic feast without an equally exquisite aperitif? Luckily, I know just the person to ask. Make your way to Wineport and seek out Shan Money, Law Money. I'll have a former memory of the company. All you have to do is give him this order slip. He'll take care of the rest. Oh, and if you're wondering if this is merely a ploy to test your patience, I assure you, I do actually need that wine. And while you're there, give Shan Money, La Money my regards. I'm getting you wine and cheese, man. What the fuck? Is this what it's like being a PA? Or like an actor of sorts? Or, you know, a fancy person? I've not been to Wineport, so I'm unattuned with the port of wine. I've not come from this in a good way. Hang on a minute, hang on a minute, hang on a minute. I can do this, I can do this. I can navigate this menu. Everybody wait. Everybody wait. I can't do this. I'm gonna go this way and I'm gonna try and, you know, tag some bits. Want an Uber to Wineport. I need to, like, travel to some places to get some of the fast travel bits. Like, I should go from Limsa Laminza and grab the middle and Noskia. Also, I can be in Limsa Laminza and check out these guys. If you don't have an adventurer plate. Oh, yeah, you do. That's what, like, Snow from Final Fantasy XIII would actually, like, have. That's what he'd dress up as. Sophie Simons? Is that just your legal name? Comfy Daki Makara? Freaky? Even freakier! Whoa! I should never come back here because it just distracts me. Sweet Nick's Rosy Cheeks. If you say so. Do I have any irregular tomestones? No. With the Falcon ignition key? Falcon class airship? A magic to bed? Is that just a bed you fly around in? That's a cool idea. A suit of chocobo armor. Scalic. Conceivably special time worm map. Consult the Mogpendium. I have no objectives in the Mogpendium. Magic prism. Very good. Sugi Light? What do you have? What do you have? No, target Sugi. There we go. Sugi Light. View adventurer plate. Whoa, nice. Baby, I know you have separation anxiety, but what do you mean I can't pull out? Whoa! Whoa! Hold on a minute. Alright, let's check out this cute couple. My angel in my home. Seriously edgy and guarding silly. Hell yeah. And then your child doesn't have an adventurer plate. That's fair enough. Oh no, privacy restrictions. That's okay. Oh, a Welshman. Chiara Bladid. I don't know why it went Italian when I tried to say that. Keyboard accident. Grillgoon. Grillgoon. Anyway. I should stop teleporting to Limsa Laminza because everybody's so creative. I know you have separation anxiety, but what do you mean I can't pull out? What the fuck, man? What do I do with that? Like, that's now a phrase I have in my back pocket. I'm going to use it on Prof next time we play. I don't really know how, but I'm going to find a way to use it on Prof. Let's roll man and angle. So, I need to get the teleporter that's up here. So I can have more locations to zap myself to. And it's nice to explore. Cool world. I don't play open world games very well, I realise. I should really learn from how I play Skyrim, where like I, you know, try to just walk. Speaking of Skyrim, man. Skyrim together's a good time. I don't know if you're up for any more Fallout 76 ad, because Fallout 76 was neat. But Skyrim together's kind of, you know, it's Skyrim. It's pretty sick. Good fun. Yes, all of the above, hell yeah. I don't remember what we did in Fallout. I think that the last thing I remember us doing was ending up in like a big building after we there was like a power plant and there was an event going on and I don't really understand what we did. And then we ended up in a big building for a quest. In Fallout. In Skyrim, we travelled all the way south and then all the way back north, which is still a very funny memory for me. The idea of us ending up back where we started was a good time. Oh, you don't have them on your new PC. Ooh. Hoping Skyrim. Well, Skyrim Together's not going to get any more updates, right? I wish it would. I don't know if it's possible to get the quest stuff to work properly, or if it's a case like, because we continue to save. I'm not willing to start like fresh unless I knew that quests worked, and I don't think they will. I'm only 6 levels above level here. Like, I want to see if there's a way for quests to actually like work properly, but I don't know. Right, get off the Magitech Deathclaw. Let's beat up some crabs. So I'm 6 levels above. What level am I? I thought I was like level 45. Oh no, that's my age. Sorry. Speaking of, it's not soon, but my birthday is coming up this year, as it apparently does every year. Which I did not agree with. You just mistook with Gibby and crashing? Yeah. Yeah. I am level sync, right? Yeah, I am level sync. Mew, you helped me beat up some crabs. Hell yeah. A spawning megalocrab will do whatever it takes to see its brood safe, and that includes slicing the half lay-living fishes who draw too close to a wavekin's unhatched offspring. Slay a crab, save a lad. Alright, we are, by that description, we are invading their space. And killing them. Maybe the little nerds should stop fishing in crab zones. I've run enough of them. Bomb, and then I could hit you with a. Oh, I can't do my mega move. I need a class that starts with a level 1 AOE, so I can just do it infinitely in every area. Spawn a megalocrab. Oh, go Mananangul. Mananangul is such a good name as well. I should look more into the background of the creature that the name comes from. SMT is usually quite good at depicting creatures the way that their sort of tales about them describe. But I don't know too much. There's another fate here? A young porter. Porter? Oh, we're helping you. My name's Sam Porter Bridges, and I'm ready to fuck. All this commanders and believing they're being stalked by a pack of jackals, so while the others are fighting, BC can slip on and frolic with a local milkmaid. Oh shit! I'll always help a porter in need. Part of me was wondering if I'm not going to be able to play Death Stranding 2 this week, because it's not out, maybe I should play Death Stranding 1, but do a pure minimalist thing, where I use absolutely nothing. Literally no fabrications, no structures, be offline so I see no like friendly structures, just like whatever NPCs leave in the world, and that's it. But then I thought that would just turn into like 7 hours of Sam stumbling a bunch. And I'm pretty sure Game Champ already did that, so it's all already been done. Every idea that you ever have has already been done. The question is, can you do it better? And for me, no. I can do it worse. If that's on the table. Damn. Beautiful. Beautiful. I need to remember, we need to do fates because there's something that requires you to have done a load of fates. I've joined another fate. Middle and Oscar is a buzz following sightings of the Chupacabra. Rumored to drink the blood of virgins. Oh shit, Adam, get out of here. Oh, Adam's not here, we're fine. Oh, hang on. Level sync. There we go. Let's fight this thing. Chupacabra. Or like... Chuba... Abracadabra... Get fucked, mate. I don't know. Look, man, it's very hot. My brain is cooked. It's like swimming in a pool of its own goo. I need them to invent water cooling for the body, and you may go, well, that's what sweat is. No. The sweat comes out of you. And if your PC started leaking, you'd be like, that's fucked up. I need it to all be internal. I'd have like a sack that sits on the back of my knees. That just is where all the hot water goes in, and then all the cool water comes out of. Once again, you may go, you've already got a sack, and to that I say, yeah, but it can't hold that much. What the fuck am I talking about, man? This is the problem. This is why I need to play games with people, because if I play on my own, and there's like, you know, it's like this, it's just kind of a relaxing time, my mind wanders. When I was playing Lethal yesterday, I asked like an insane question, and I remember there was someone who's staying, I was trying to be quiet, I was trying to be a bit quieter. So I was like, well, I don't want to be too loud, I don't want to wake them up, because they were off in the morning. And then I asked about your dad's dildos or your mum's fleshlights, and I thought, you know what, if this person's heard me, they're never going to look at me again. But then, you know what? If someone can't handle their mum's fleshlight, maybe they shouldn't. Maybe they shouldn't speak to me. Haloon? Decipher and dig. What the fuck? Are you like, is this like a treasure hunter? Fancy yourself a romantic friend? Do you oft find yourself gazing into the horizon, yearning to travel in search of storied relics left behind by the heroes of yore? Yes, you say? Then do I ever have a proposal for you? I was accosted the other day by a slobbering drunkard, bear with me now, I assure you it's get better, who most eagerly regaled me, from what I could gather amidst slurred speech and copious amounts of spittle, that is, with the tale of a treasure map he'd stumbled upon in his travels. I don't recall the particulars, I was emptying my innards of some foul swill at the time, you see, but it sounded rather convincing to my ale-addled brain. What I do remember is that the fellow mentioned striking out at first light for Raincatcher Gully to visit a minor friend. Should the prospect of hunting for hidden riches set your heart aflutter, I reckon you might still find him there. Cool. I know there's like a treasure hunter job. Hello, Shamani Lamani. You look cool. Sweet grime and blood eye, you reek of blood. An adventurer, unless I'm mistaken. What brings you to Wineport? A letter. An order. Let me guess. A request for the finest vintage I can muster. Oh, the paper smells of loam and perfume. Costa del Sol. And there is also the unmistakable odour of goblin cheese. Yes, Master Gegaruju would not settle for anything less than the best. Dreisvarts and his crew must be quite busy preparing an exotic feast, hence his decision to rely on an adventurer. Ah, but perhaps you are confused. This display of deduction was not intended to impress you. When one loses his vision, he is forced to compensate in other ways. But you've no interest in my affairs. You were only to discuss the wine, I suspect. Yeah. Give me some wine? Life can be so delightfully unpredictable. I always had a passion for wine, but it wasn't until I was forced to retire that I could pursue it as more than a mere hobby. It wouldn't have been possible if not for the savings I amassed during my time as a mercenary, of course. Say what you will about the nature of that work. None can deny it pays well. But you grow impatient, and Weisgard must have his wine. Herein lies the problem. Nothing in my possession is of sufficient quality for this occasion. The best vintages in town are hoarded by Brugant, who owns and operates the largest winery in Weilebrand. Somehow I doubt he'll be receptive to your request, but given these circumstances, we must needs beg his assistance. Why is everybody saying must needs? Is that like a thing that people used to say, must needs? I must needs your assistance. If someone hit me with a must needs, I'd hit them. Right, let's go this way. I should get another mount. Only so I have the option to be like, oh, do I want to use this other mount? Now I'm going to use the cool hand. But that way it's a choice. That way I feel like I'm making a decision. I've gone the wrong way. I've gone the wrong way. This guy was in Wineport. I don't know why I thought he was south. I've got the other quest, that's why. Oh, Wineport. Where the rain flows like wine, apparently. Who's here? Hello, it's me. Can I get your finest vintage, please? What weapons do you have for sale? Probably nothing of interest. A Zweihander. Yeah, nothing of interest. You. Bryglant.
What rank happened to your body wine? The Imperials have rendered it nigh undrinkable. Dismissal too good for the man responsible. We made you drink every drop of this polluted swill. What is it? I'm in the middle of an important discussion. I do not care for interruptions. That neophyte Vintier bid you to speak with me. Bruh! Neither you nor your friend has the palate. I'd sooner serve you gobbling urine than sell you my worst vintage. Begone from my sight.
Alright. Oh, you have a quest for me, though. Right, so you're pissed off at me, but you will still get me to acquire you a good cork. Rude man. Whee! Hello.
I take it he said no, really? In those words? Well, I cannot say I'm surprised. While there's no denying his passion and skill, the wine baron of Limbs and Leminster is not a man known for his tact. Very well, he should have to take an alternate approach.
Will this give me the wine? This will give me high potions of some sort.
There's a chance, however small, that another resident of Wineport can furnish us with a suitable wine. In fact, had you come several years ago, I guarantee this would not have been a problem. Alas, the quality of their product has declined significantly in recent years. The only breeds cultivated these days are the common lowland vines, which isn't to say their grapes are poor quality, only that we've known better. Long ago, the vignerons of Wineport crossbred several species and produced a grape-bearing wine of never before seen quality. Bacchus grapes were once the pride of this town, as they were used to produce vintages which surpassed all others. This includes the most aromatic, the most complex, the most flavourful of all wines. Aye, the legendary Bacchus wines were born right here in Wineport. Pardon my enthusiasm. You see, I once had the privilege to sample that particular wine. It was an otherworldly experience. In that moment I felt as though I had tasted the nectar of the gods themselves. I transcended my mortal flesh and was one with all creation. But, as all is too often said, the calamity changed that. The Bacchus vineyards were completely destroyed, along with most of the existing stock of Bacchus wine. What little remains is closely guarded by its owners, for it can no longer be made. If we cannot convince Bryglant to part with his wines, our next best option, as ridiculous as it sounds, is to find someone who has a bottle of Bacchus wine, and to offer them every gill we can spare. I've heard rumours that one of the vignerons tending the vineyards may have once owned a bottle. Perhaps you can start by speaking with them.
Fucking yappers, man. Everyone in this game just yaps, yaps, yaps. This guy's like, he could have gone, oh, there's a guy who might have a good bottle of wine. Go have a chat with him. No, no, no. Let me tell you my life story. No entry. See, I can read that. I can read the runes of Final Fantasy XIV. Are you my guy? Another round, wench. Alright. Jesus. Right, did I go in the wrong building? Is it this one? Or am I still meant to be going in here? No. Is it above? Is it on? Is there a stairwell in here? No entry. Is there a stairwell out here? Or maybe I'm just going over there. Oh, this looks right. This looks promising. Bomb, bomb. I'll get on this just in time to have to get off of it. Perfect. Yellow.
Oh, you beggars wine, I wish. I never had the chance to try it myself. Sorry, friend, but you're a few years too late.
Alright. What good are you then? Right, and then there's probably... There we go. Durim Valurim. Good names.
Please, wine. Oh, don't remind me. Used to have a cellar full of this stuff. Thought I could keep the wine safe from thieves and the elements. Never counted on a bloody primer blowing up my gosh damned house.
Right, good looking out, guys. Glad we tried. I'm going back to this guy for him to yap at me about wine again. That's crazy that this is free quest for me to just come back and forth to this guy.
No luck. Most regrettable, but we had to try. But Bacchus wine would have been perfect for the occasion. Though I must confess my certitude could be due in part to my personal history with the beverage. It is, after all, the very reason I decided to become a Vintier. After Titan blinded me in our battle beneath Ochamor, I fell into a deep depression. It wasn't until I tasted Bacchus for the first time that I realised there was still so much I could experience, even in my condition. It helped me find a new direction in life. It breaks my heart to think that the wondrous ambrosia which once filled me with hope may be forever lost to us.
I will take... I don't care. I never use these. I'll take a high potion. Of high potion. Still you.
I must say, this talk of Bacchus wine has made me rather nostalgic. Indeed, there's much I miss about my life with the company of heroes. After everything the captain's done for me, I could not bear to disappoint him. I have no fear. I swear I'll find a suitable wine for the banquet, though I may need some time to think of a solution. In the meantime, there's a favour I'd ask of you. 2 years ago, in the deepest depths of my despair, I stumbled across Viola Brand as a vagabond drunk. I suspect I was looking for a place to die because I very nearly found one not far from here. It was there that a man named Drest took me in and nursed me back to health, and it was he who gave me my first taste of Bacchus, which helped me to find my new calling. Though I'm still a novice of the arts of winemaking, I would like him to know that I'm pursuing my dream. This wine is my own original creation. I'd be most grateful if you delivered it to him in my stead. Drest sometimes works at the Raincatcher Gully Dock, so perhaps Rax could tell you where to find him. Okie dokie. Now we're getting out of here, to then probably come back. Oh, and I should speak to you as well. Hello, Choco Keep. Yep, very good. Appreciate the assistance. I need Final Fantasy XIV to like cross over with Death Stranding because I think this would be a very fun world to like run around in as Sam. It's like cool like rocks and areas and stuff. Imagine like clambering over there and then getting blindsided by a what's Corel? That's a Pokemon in this game. I don't know, man. Hello there. Rest. Oh, you mean the hermit? I toss him a few gil when he needs an extra pair of hands. He doesn't talk about himself, and I sure as hell don't ask. When a man's got a face with scars like that, you best leave well enough alone, I say. If you're a mind to find him, then head southwest through the severed string. Okie dokie. What are you doing? Only dock hands? Alright, fuck you. Like, Death Stranding's a game where I just kind of... It would be cool to have people mod in other maps to be in. And when I say just mod in, I understand the ridiculous undertaking that would actually be. But just do it. Just for me. Hello, Dee Dee. Treasures, another kill-crazed greenhorn reeled in by Illwise Tall Tales, eh? Yes, Illwine, that's the Doddering Fool's name. Though mind ye, I've not known him to limit his consumption to any one type of brew. I saw him just the other day, I did, clutching some tattered piss-yellow parchment like it was made of solid mithril. What should my kick at your fortune, he blabbered. Not half so eloquently, mind you, before stumbling out the tavern doors and promptly falling flat on his mug like as not. Do I see the map myself, you say? Did I ever? Why, the fool shoved it in my face so many times that I swear the mould left on the pages to take up residence in my nostrils. 'Twas a mess of blue and brown splotches in the old wine swore was Camp Bronze Lake, with a big red X to the southeast. Not even going there, are you? Take my word, you'll find naught but sorry drunken and a sack of broken dreams. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, just imagine if you could, like, be Sam Porter Bridges in this. Local legend states that the thief who calls himself Meslage 3 times will summon the unspeakable woodland monstrosity from deep below the earth to wield destruction on the world above. Fortunately, you can pronounce the name. Unfortunately, it appears someone was lucky. That's a good description. Hello, big acorn. Big boobed acorn, I guess. Bam, bam. I don't fear you. You can't beat me. I've beaten many a creature in my time. Mostly small ones. I can't fight back. But many a creature in my time. A lot of them looked like mini versions of you, to be fair. Yeah, I can use Thunderclap. What is Thunderclap? Is it like a dodge? I don't understand how to use my own skills. I guess it's a dodge, right? That looks very dodge-like. Oh, shit. Get him, Chocobo! I'm trying to think what I'm most looking forward to for Death Stranding 2. There's a lot. There is a lot. I think I'm very interested to see how, like, actors like, because I think they said that Norman Reedus is going to have like more to say, like in Death Stranding 2. I'm interested to kind of see how some of the actors are, like, how they perform their roles now that they've done it before and they're maybe a bit more familiar with the characters. It's very specific, but like, you know, like Norman Reedus and Lea Seydoux, I imagine it was a bit weird for them the first time. And I'm curious if like this time around they may be like more comfortable in their skins, their shells. Grenade number 4, the cum grenade. Hello, Kalen Pikewave. Yo, cool wolf pup. Oh, the cum grenade. Sam, we've added a privacy mode to your shower. Try it out. You just hear Norman Reedus grunting in the back for like a couple minutes.
And then he comes out looking refreshed, and he has like it does like a little like very out of universe sparkle on his eyes, and then a little grenade pops out. Sam, you've made a new grenade from your body fluids. We're not familiar with this one. Where did you? Oh. Oh. Well, Sam. This one will attract mules to your location. Turns out they love guzzling. Right, who's here? Hello, dressed. Sorry, I'm talking about guzzling. You don't know well. What do you want? Oh, I didn't ask for this. I sent you. Can't sleep. They won't let me sleep. The midges, the buzzing, it keeps me awake. I never wanted to hurt anyone. I won't fight. I don't want to fight. Please make the buzzing stop. Make the midges go away. Okay. Hot single mules in your area. What if they just like add an entire dating sim element? You could kidnap a random mule and then... Oh man, imagine Kojima making a dating sim, but it has the mechanics of like Metal Gear Solid 5 recruitment. It would be fucked up, but potentially very funny. Those are some big fellas. This is a fate. It's a fate I'm strong enough for. Do not be fooled by his jovial laugh. A jolly green is aught but joyful. The overgrown Gobu will snatch up and swallow everything within his grasp, and this includes adventurers. Now's the time to turn his frown upside down. Get ready, mate. Bam! Bam! Get uppercut. Get arm's length. Get fainted. Get demolished. Dodge! Yeah, beat down dodge or something. I think that was good. That felt good. I don't know if that helped, but it felt good. Sometimes that's all that matters. It's not about, like, what's good or bad. It's about what feels good. That can't be right. That doesn't sound right. We demolish you. Time for you to get still peeped. Damn. I'm going to dodge your next hit. Dodge! I don't know if that did anything. Is there another... There was like another player here, right? Oh, you. You're not like helping though, you're just kind of watching me. Like, that's fair enough, but I thought we were going to maybe engage in jolly cooperation or something. Have a good time together. Maybe share kisses or something. Dodge! I dodged your mouldy sneeze, how dare you? Yeah, assuming it. There's like the Raido Kuzunoa game comes out Thursday, and I want to get it, but I'm so unlikely to, because I don't actually know where I'd slot it in to play. Yeah, join me! Or not. You can just run around, that's also fine. I hope I've not gotten in this person's way. The fact that they're not joining in makes me worry that I've... Whoa! Whoa! Nice ride. See, easy. Ho ho ho. Damn, bro, you got like some Magitech armor there? Does it play FF6 music? Oh, thank you! Dung Midge Swarm. Oh, I didn't actually deal with the Dunming. Sorry, that was... I did come here to actually fight some things, but I was too focused by the... too enamored by the big fella. You're friendly, right? You look friendly. Bam. Bam. Yeah. Like, when am I going to fit Raido Kuzunoa in the Soulless Army? Which is a shame, because I do actually really want to play it. I've owned it on PS2 for years. I've started it, and I think it's a really neat, like, concept. It's set... I think it's just after World War I Japan. So it's that era that, like, people thought Project Century was going to be set in. And it looks like they've shifted it. But you play, like, an old Devil Summoner, and it's set before all the other S&T games, so I really want to get it and give it a go. I just don't know if I can. Fucker. Hello, Prof! I do have a day off. Come join me in FF14. Oh, Prof, I think you'd be very funny in this game. We were talking about Lethal. Adam said he's going to look at this week, and I think he should look right now at me. He's doing that anyway, maybe. No, he should be looking at his work, to be fair. I need to... Adam, what do you do for work? I've asked you this before, and then you've probably told me and I've forgotten. What do you do for work? Is it just, like, software shit? Meeting! Oh, there we go. Meeting. Sell crack? Hell yeah. I can do that. I played Grand Theft Auto Chinatown Wars. There's a good... If you're a GTA player, right, and you've not played GTA Chinatown Wars on the DS or PSP, or mobile phone, I guess it's also on, but it released on the DS. That's a good time. Unironically, might be in my top 3 GTA games. It's so strong. Like GTA Falls World, but kind of top down, like the classic GTAs. And you have there's a whole... I don't remember what the story was, because you get far enough in the story and you begin a drug dealing mechanic where you can buy and sell drugs from different vendors all around. And it's like it's like the stock market, basically. But you also run the risk of, like, some drug dealers may try to jump you after a deal, or some may actually be, like, wearing a wire, or you'll be in the middle of a bust. But it's the way you make the most money, so you take the risks. It's good times. Basically, drugs are cool. But in, you know, controlled ways.
It's not allowed anymore. Did you do that? Thank you. You helped me, even after what my comrades did to you and your country. We were on a reconnaissance mission when the Maelstrom caught us by surprise. We tried to escape, but the others... no one else survived.
In Minecraft?
I didn't ask for this, damn it. I'm not even Ghanaian. They conquered my lands just like they tried to conquer yours. I don't want to die in some blasted jungle halfway around the world. I just want to go home.
Alright.
I wish to thank Shamani for the wine. That was overly kind. Would you be willing to bear a gift back to him? Earlier today at Red Mantis Falls, I collected the sap from nearby palm trees. If placed in coconut shells and stored for a few bells' time, it makes for a fine wine, see? It should be ready now. I left 3 shells out there. Please take them to Shamani for me. I'm glad he moved on with his life. I hope to one day do the same.
Alright, nerd. Bro, this guy's fucking a loser? He committed war crimes and feels bad about it? Not me. I played Metal Gear. I know that war crimes are bad. Prof, what are you playing? Aside from War Thunder, what are you playing? I know you said you were playing some Battlefield the other day. I don't know if it was Battlefield or Battlefront. I don't know. You say BF and I'm like, yes dear, and then you say, oh, I wasn't speaking to you, I was just telling you about a game. And I'm like, oh damn. Palm wine. Wee. Palm wine. I like my little chocobo family. I need more of them. Palm wine. That was easy. And we just trundle back, I guess. And you can't teleport while moving. Boo! I'm so hot, man. I'm wearing my Peace Walker shirt. I don't actually know why it's Peace Walker. It just says Peace Walker on the back. I presume it was maybe one of the shirts you could wear in the online mode. I like it. I'd really like it if it didn't say Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker on the back. I think it would be like top 10 t-shirt for me, or top 5 t-shirt. But when you have like title of property on your merch, I then fall off a little bit. I really, if I had, you know, disposable income, I would absolutely buy those really shit Yakuza shirts that were made, the like really shit Yakuza merch where it's a massively blown up picture of Haruka, or just like the worst typesetting you've ever seen in your life. God, I'd have the whole collection. Is that a mount? Yeah, Charles? Well, yeah. I guess it's kind of mounted on me if you think about it that way, but it's a mount. Carries me around. How many mounts do I even have? I have 2 mounts. I have a chocobo and this guy. Movement terrestrial. Movement airborne.
It's been some time, vaguely. What news have you addressed? Oh, yes, I do recall he had some knowledge of winemaking, a simplistic but nevertheless effective method that utilizes the natural properties of palm sap. I shall have to enjoy this batch before it spoils.
How are you, Charles?
We're not so different, Jest and I. 2 men who've long struggled to not let our scars define us. I worry that he's been alone in his thoughts for far too long. Aye, it's past time I paid him a visit. Thank you for looking after him.
Can I take a wine?
Yo, I get a gobble! By the gods, Vaguely, listen! I know you're eager to wash your hands of this wine business, but I've just discovered something extraordinary about dressed palm wine. We seal each coconut shell with a leaf which has a very distinct shape and unusual odour. I thought I was going mad at first, but now I'm certain. These are the leaves of a Bacchus grapevine. Do you know what this means? Somewhere in Raincatcher Gully, the legendary vine still grows. If we could obtain a cutting, we could revive the Bacchus wine industry. We must know where Drest found these leaves. Here, take one of them back to him and see what he remembers.
How are you, Charles? What have you been up to? Got up to the dungeon now? Hey! Charles, what have you been playing? That's all I ever want to know from anyone. Not how they are. Just what they've been playing. You chilling? Hell yeah. I forget, were you a Dying Light guy? For some reason in my head I'm like, Charles, he likes good food, bad sex, and the video game series Dying Light. Sable. What's Sable? I'm really looking forward to the new Dying Light game. As somebody who liked both games. Sable is a species of marten, a small omnivorous mammal primarily inhabiting the forest environments of Russia from the Ural Mountains. Oh. Whatever you're into, man. Or it's a wrestler. Or it's... Oh, it's a video game on Steam. Oh, this looks pretty. Guide Sable through her gliding, a rite of passage that will take her across vast deserts and memorizing landscapes, capped by the remains of spaceships and ancient wonders. It does look like a chill exploration game. The top review is a not recommended, which means you know it's good. Hell yeah. Gotta get that out there. Right. Yeah, no, I'm really looking forward to the new Dying Light. And I kind of want to go back and play Dying Light 2 again, but I don't really know why. I don't know what I would do. I think it's that case of, do you, get the vibe? Occasionally I'll be like, I really enjoyed that game and I'm going to go back and play it. And I'll play it for a few hours and have a good time, but I'll never finish it again. I had that with Assassin's Creed. I somewhat, not recently, but a while ago, I started playing Assassin's Creed Rogue again. And I had a good time. I was like, oh yeah, Assassin's Creed Rogue, I enjoyed this. Did not get anywhere near finishing it, I just kind of vibed. Oh, this person's doing their quest. It does take a while to get to the second zone, which feels weird, because it feels like the zone. The main area you should be. I don't really consider how long it takes you to get there. I really enjoyed it. But, comparing the first and the second area, they are very, quite a big change. Hello again. What is it? What's this? It's just a leaf, isn't it? I only chose it because it was pretty. Didn't know it was rare. I found them near the Juggernaut to the south, but I didn't see any grapevines. I saw fresh gobu tracks though. Maybe the leaves came from some vines growing on the back of one such beast. If you go looking forward, please be careful. Some gobus are more territorial than others, and you may have to defend yourself. The Juggernaut, bitch. Yeah. It's fucked up that the Juggernaut gets his powers from a magical dimension. Who thought of that? And why did they put him in the X-Men films? He's a big guy who's very strong. Oh, he's a mutant. No, it's magic. Secretly magic. Ripples in the water catch my eye. Oh my god! It's Shezmu! Do you want to join me fighting Shezmu? Hell yeah! Let's fucking rumble, man. I don't know who this person is, but we're Shezmu. And I can't friend them because I don't have the game. I think I need to, if I can consistently play FF14 at least 2 times a week for the next month, then I might get a subscription. I think that'll be my, my yardstick on that. I think I was thinking of Dying Light as well, because I looked on the PlayStation Store, and it just showed me a bunch of Dying Light 1 DLC, and it was like, you own all of this! And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? And then I realised it was a bunch of random weapons and stuff. Master of Red Mantis X's hash. Now the jungle's crawling with tiny red monsters. If not put down immediately, the jungle will be crawling with giant red monsters. Oh no! No, like apparently Dying Light 1 has had like 500 different weapon and like outfit DLCs, which kind of confuses me because I remember doesn't Dying Light have like a weapon durability system? Isn't the like, aren't the weapons that you get meant to be, you know, switched out a bunch and limited? That's like a hyper specific but, you know, existent pet peeve of mine, is when a game has like a resource or equipment system and then it does DLC where it's like a limited equipment system or a limited resource system, and it's just like, here's a bunch of shit that will either not matter to you after the beginning of the game or be so ridiculous when you get it at the start of the game that you should never use anything else. Basically, I'm really just thinking about Metal Gear Solid 5, like I always am. I need to find a way to get my version of that game to be 1.0 again. It doesn't, like, when it doesn't update the disk right, it doesn't put any data on there. Maybe I should just reinstall MGS5 on my PlayStation as a completely fresh install, not connect to the internet, see if I can just get the real gaming experience of it. No, like, billion resources from the very beginning because I had an FOB, like, 5 years ago. Just pure vibes. Fates do take a little minute when you're on your own. What else is coming out this year? Raido Kusanaro. I'm so excited for Raido Kusanaro and I'm not going to play it. That's fucked up, man. I haven't considered... hang on. Let me try that again. I haven't continued Shin Megami Tensei 5 on Switch, and I haven't continued Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance on PlayStation for like a hot minute. I mean, I started when we didn't have internet, and I was like, hell yeah, this game fucking rocks. And then we got internet, and I was like, oh shit, this game still rocks, but now I have internet. Now I can, like, talk to Prof. And if I have the ability to talk to Prof, why do I need video games? I can just have him tell me about video games and then get mad at me. That's the real experience. Oh my god, there's so many of you little guys. How many of you do I need to kill? You think they'd get the message after, like, 20? Bam, and then you are going to get big uppercut. Pushing that intense monsters creatures in the background. Are you in the dungeon currently, Mew, or are you doing some business elsewhere? I will succeed the fate. Are you doing it with like other players, or have you gone for the old what do you call it? AI business. I'm now getting aura for doing other skills. Since when did that happen? Was I always meant to be getting aura for doing other skills? I'm happy to get it. It's nice to just build it without worrying about it. Solo because times at 7 minutes match. Ugh. That's aura farming. I'm always aura farming. I had a guy at work, he was talking to me about solo leveling because he knew I did Japanese, and he was like, oh, have you ever watched solo leveling? And I was like, no. And he was like, it's just about a guy who aura farms for 20 minutes every episode. And I thought, you know what? I understand why it won Anime of the Year. Hell yeah. Actually, the real reason it won Anime of the Year was because it was funded by Crunchyroll, and Crunchyroll do the awards, but hey. Let's not think about that. It's weird how language evolves. Like, the concept of aura farming is something that's, like, always existed, but I've never heard the term until, like, the past couple years. Maybe longer, I don't know. Time doesn't mean anything. Like, the classic aura farmer is Piccolo from Dragon Ball. In any Dragon Ball episode Piccolo shows up in, he's aura farming. He's got the fit on, he's standing there looking menacing. Or just kind of like wait for a bit while everybody takes him in. But that's like a show from the 90s. The 1890s. I don't remember anyone calling it aura farming back then. They were just like, holy shit, it's Piccolo. Nah, I'm not confusing Piccolo and Mr. Satan. Mr. Satan doesn't aura farm because he can't contain it. He's like pure aura maxing all of the time. Piccolo's like an aura farmer that looks really cool until you realize that he's doing it on purpose, and you're like, oh, that's kind of sad, man. Mr. Satan's just pure aura. He doesn't need to farm it. He's already got it built in.
What did you just have to say, vaguely? Tell me everything. Stick. Ah, I was right. The smell, the texture. I hold in my hands a Bacchus grapevine cutting. Oh, it's you. Come now, enough of this nonsense. I've never told your discovery, and I refuse to believe that common adventurer and a novice vintner could... What is that mustache, man? You gotta fucking work on that before you come over here. 12 is my witness. It is a Bacchus grapevine. Wherever did you find this fantastic specimen? Oh, what? You'd offer this to me? But why? There's none better positioned to reconstruct the Bacchus vineyards than you, Master Bragland. You have the resources, the knowledge, and the passion to do so. It would be selfish of me to keep this cutting. I have never known you care so deeply about your craft. Thank you, good sir. I will not squander this gift. In just a few years' time, I swear that every tavern across Azora will once again be clamouring for a cask of Wineport's legendary Bacchus wine. Sir, you needn't. Wait, the shape of the bottle, this label, this couldn't possibly be. A 1547 Bacchus? But that's impossible. This vintage has not been seen since years before the calamity. It was the crown jewel of my personal collection. For years I debated opening it, wondering if today or tomorrow would be the ideal time. But now I realise it was never meant for me. It should be savoured by the saviours of Wineport, I say. He's made us an offer we cannot refuse. You forever changed Wineport vaguely. Thank you for your kindness and your generosity. But do permit me to delay you any longer. Pray deliver the wine to Captain Weisgart. Okay. Well, yes, I should very much like to drink it, but I'm a patient man. I have faith that one day I shall have another opportunity to taste perfection. Your mum's coming round in a week. Right. Here we go. Bam, bam. Am I done with Costa del Sol? Because I feel like I just keep coming over here and the guy goes, hey, go get me some snacks. Go get me some wine. Go get me some cheese. Go get me some bread. Get me some pasta. Yes, now you're worthy of watching me eat this delectable meal. Dreistvoits. Opening the Flying Shark was the right decision, but I wasn't borrowing a scraping to some pretentious olden merchant. We're going to have to be doing the same to count. Alright. You enjoy your little place, mate. He stole her? Well, there's definitely kicking off. Your prolonged absence was beginning to concern me, so what other wine I asked you to bring? Is that 7 hells of 1547 Bacchus? Even I know how rare that is. I have to admit I didn't think you had it in you, but congratulations, vaguely. Thanks to you, this will be the most luxurious feast Costa del Sol has seen in years. Stole a Craigasm. Considering the lengths you went to, I hope our guests appreciate it. Speaking of which, your associate arrived a short while ago. She appears to be growing somewhat impatient. Perhaps you can tell her the banquet's about to begin. Gobble? What the fuck? Ah! Minion guide. Oh, I need to use the item to get the minion, right? Use. And now if I go to minions... How do I go first person again? There we go. Hang on. Hang on. No, get off the bloody screen. No, get off the... I want to look down! How do I look down? What the fuck? Oh, there we go. Poor little guy. Look at him run. Ah! Look at him run. He's fun. Oh god, now I'm too close. How have I turned on like mouse mode? How do I turn off mouse mode? What have I done? What the fuck have I done to turn on... Oh, hang on a minute. Virtual mouse. L1, R3. Oh, thank God. Okay, I can... Okay. Bam, 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 bam. I need to remember that that's something I can actually do, because that's very useful now that I think about it. But I didn't think about the fact that it was something I could do, right? Because I can now go here, and if I go like this... Not at all what I was trying to do there, Kupo. I do this. Okay, well, he won't auto-run over to Ishtola, but that's fine. I tried to turn the camera. Just don't look at me for a minute. Don't look at me for a minute. Do you know what this is? This is because I summoned the Gobu... The Gobu. This is not my minion. As much as I like him, this is not my minion.
My minion's the heavy hatchling, and I can trust him to guide me. See? It's going so much better already. He fell, but that's fine. Right, Stoller. What you got for me? Stoller's concerned for my well-being, as I'm shown a bunch of catgirls in bikinis. You have the look of a man who's been to the seventh hell and back. That a guest should be expected to supply the victuals for a banquet held in his own honour. And this while the shadow of Titan looms over us all. It beggars belief. I can only applaud your stoicism. Had I been asked to endure such ignominy, I fear I should have accepted my lot with less grace. Don't blame him. Well, I've got to blame someone. It can't be me. Stoller, what's going on?
Lady Stoller, someone!
Excellent apology.
1,000 pardons for this extreme discourtesy. I was wholly aware of your true identity, sir. Had I known, I would never have permitted my man to subject you to such unspeakable ordeals.
Come now, he must have sensed something was amiss. I don't know who we're... Oh, it's him. Okay. Yeah, goblin guy!
You didn't seriously think I'd send you running the length of Breath or for a banquet, did you?
Spare him your mockery, Captain. Your intent was unclear to me until this moment, and unlike me, vaguely has no knowledge of your traditions. Mayhap you'd be good as to enlighten him.
Aye, fair's fair. There's no sense in hiding any longer. We 5 were chosen by our brothers and sisters, and before the company of heroes disbanded, we each swore a solemn oath. But any who would follow in our footsteps must be weighed and measured, not by their reputation, but by their deeds. Each man would judge these would-be god-slayers by his own criteria. If even one found him wanting, he'd be rejected without a second thought. But if he proved himself worthy, we swore that we would do our utmost to support his cause. The world has ever been full of brave souls, eager to give their lives for a righteous cause, but all too few capable of making a difference with their sacrifice. To send wave after wave of helpless adventurers into the jaws of a foe against whom they have no victory is worse than futile. Titan is not one to be challenged lightly, and we will not be complicit in the depths of the unworthy.
Which is why the 5 of you deign to test vaguely with such commendable thoroughness. Time well spent, I'm sure, but tell us, Captain, what is the assessment of you and your fellows?
He's brave, all that much certain. He willingly walked to the midst of danger to make my repeated warnings that it cost him his life. His skill is undeniable. He stalked his prey as relentlessly as any child of the sands and struck with precision when an opportunity presented itself.
Too many adventurers these days only care fortune and glory.
Psst, Wily Uplander is talentful plansmaker, tricksy foe for mighty Rockman.
I can only concur with my colleagues' assessments. I've got no idea what anyone sounds like. We 5 of the company of heroes hereby judge you a worthy challenger. Cast down the land of crags vaguely someone, and write a new chapter of the history of Azor.
Or Azor. Well, you know what the fuck? It's just Scotland. Yes. Do you like my glasses or my mask?
With the formalities out of the way, let the festivities begin. Summon the dancers, pour the wine. Eat, drink, and be merry, my friends, for today we celebrate the birth of a new legend.
Alright.
Vaguely someone, Titan's Bane.
Oh, we're doing the music swelling. There's a motorbike somewhere and the music's swelling. I didn't accept a quest. Speak with the bronze-skinned beauty. Adam, where are you? Are we... What's going on here? What is this dance? You guys should be flossing. Congratulations, sweetling. Now relax and enjoy the show. It's only just begun. Alright. Partake in the feast. Okay, I can do that. Exotic feast. Yummy. I'm drenched in sweat right now. Because of the heat. Not because of what was on screen. Yes. Slop. I love my slop. Can't wait for the next area for someone to have me run around a whole bunch. You know, very same thing. Tasting the exotic feast triggers a divine revelation. That brief transcendent moment you glimpse the true form of reality, comprehend its fleeting nature, and cry out to the heavens in celebration. Whoa! Are all my clothes going to come off? Oh, Everyone wants a word with me. When you face the Lord of Crags, think not of limbs of Leminzer or anything beyond this chamber. His chamber. Think only of the men and women by your side. Fight for them and they'll fight for you. Remember that no great victory was ever achieved alone.
Be scarce. The gobbly outlander must be facing mighty rockmen with clever fighting things. The gobby flock cannot be coming to rescue this time.
Thanks. I don't remember. What are you doing, man?
Vaguely, you brave fool. Brave, tell me when we turn you. Look him in the eye and tell him none of their social regards.
I just need to get through that one quickly.
Or a veteran of countless battles, vaguely. But there's one more. Trust in your experience and you will prevail. You are blessed with a fortitude to rival the earth itself. Titan will struggle to break you, I think.
Ishtola, can we get out of here? I don't like parties. I don't want to be here. You are kind to indulge them vaguely. This banquet is much for the company as it is for you, whatever they may claim. I do not deny that they mean well, but now is scarcely the time for celebration. Though they have all but pronounced you the victor, the battle with Titan has yet to begin. The hour has come for the good captain to make good on his promise. We must speak with him again. Okay. What happens if I decline? She comes back. See, that's the mistake. You don't have the confirmation button before. Like, she walks off and I'm just like, hang on a minute. Hang on. I'm not up for this. I'm so hot. This crazy, man. Do I have, like, sweat patches under my arms? I do! Holy shit, I've got, like, a bad sweat patch under my arms. That's how hot it is right now. It doesn't help that I run warm as well. Like, I'm a very warm fella. Not in, like, terms of soul, but in terms of just, like, body heat. I'm not the rank of Sergeant First Class. Alright, fuck you then. I don't want to be Sergeant Third Class. I just want to be a guy. Hello. My scout truly intends to tell you how you may face the Titan this time.
You must be eager to face Titan. As promised, we'll show you the way. Travel to Bronze Lake in the Upper Lanoska. There you'll meet with Raoul, another man who once served with the company. To ensure that this knowledge does not fall to the wrong hands, he'll remain in hiding until you've given the correct signal. Give me your map. You must whistle loudly at the 3 locations I mark. Only then will he appear to meet you at this 4th location. I realize this may seem excessive now, but you'll see it's more than reasonable once you comprehend the risks inherent in our method.
I actually think I'm warmer here than I was in the shed. And the shed had no ventilation. Maybe that's the trick. Maybe ventilation is a mistake. I'll whistle loudly at the designated locations, which are north of Wineport. Lovely. Whoops. North of Wineport. Lovely. Adam's praying to the crystals. I got recommended, or I got, like, in my short algorithm, the one where Ben Starr's talking about how he got Clive in Final Fantasy 16. Like, he'd gone in to audition for a different character and stuff, and then they had him read some extra bits, and then he went back for, like, the main character, but they were keeping it secret still. And he was like, oh, I didn't know what it was until he read the script, and it had, like, Cid, Ifrit, crystals, and he was like, oh shit, it's Final Fantasy. All of which could be words in a different game, but together, you'd think, I know what that is. In fact, well, for all he knew, it could have been a Bravely Default. Imagine getting, like, really excited that you're in a Final Fantasy game, and then it's like, I mean, Bravely Default's still good, I'm not trying to dog on it, but you'd be a bit like, ah, shit. What do you do?
Oh, who goes there? Well, you told me. You come to help a weed one, dig for buried treasure. Well, have you know, I found just fine by myself. Just look at that. Beauty over there. Not that I can blame you for feeling jealous of me and my vast wishes. Lucky for you, I'm feeling generous today. Here's the deal. I'll give you the honour of opening my latest discovery. That's right. For one precious moment, you can walk in the shoes of Elwine. Treasure hunter extraordinaire. God, I just cast you about nothing.
Okay. Is it this? Ooh, a shabby casket. He's watching me. Oh no! A trap! Is my Chocobo still with me? I don't think so. Hang on, let me summon it in. There we go. Damn, Chocobo back. Rumble with me, buddy. Fuck! Alright, lads. Alright, lads. Let's rumble. Bam. Bam. It's like if I do a full normal rotation, I get some aura back. That's good to know. Oh, shit. There's 4 of these? If I do that and then I come back to this one? Okay, well, who's next? You. Yeah, if I come back to Boot Shine, I get like some aura. Now I'm learning. Bam. Bam, bam. Hey. Right, let me have another look at the shabby casket. This takes forever. Are my chocobos electric? I retrieve a tattered coin purse and a broken bottle. Hello.
Chevy House, where did those nasty buggers come from? Why, if I had my trusty pickaxe with me, I'd split their skulls clean in. Yeah, so where in the world did those things go anyway?
Have this, and have this.
What's this? Look, old always had the finest as yours has to offer. It's a trap, this was is. Opened its casket, shattered this here bottle, and his foul shot poured out, doing them nasty buggers with a stink. I told you to be more careful. Now hand over the loot. You may have opened the casket, but 'twas old Ezwine that did all the dirty work. Well, that's it, you've given me everything. Well, I got more last time I sold my undergarments for some grog money. You ain't hiding nothing from me, are you? Well, it looks like we got no choice. We used to go out in search for bigger and better treasure. Not the same treasures, of course. Can't hold your hand forever. So sit back at that old Eldwine and parts you a proper treasure trove with knowledge. First ye, find yourself a map. Once you have your map and you decipher it, that means you look nice and good. And then when you figured out where your treasure's hiding, you go there, you dig it up. Sounds simple enough, you say? Whoa, I might make it look easy, but I can assure you it ain't. Oh, treasure hunter in demand, smart eyes and sharper mind. But don't be discouraged. Only your skills like old Elhine, and the treasures are sure to follow. Now, if you'll excuse me, my throat's feeling dry.
Alright. Cool weapon.
This won't even buy me a shrig of the wench's cheapest grog. What's a man to do to drown his sorrows?
Brother, like, brother. I guess now I can find treasure? There's a loud bite. Treasure hunt unlocked. By using the general action Decipher, you can examine a time-worn map. Doing so will change it into a key item. Please note you can only possess one treasure map at any given time. Okay. I wonder if treasure maps are something that you can do as a group, or if it's like a one person, like, only you can do yours. Not a day passes without the physicers of Warm Wine Santorium having to clean their bathing pools of Urgnit hatchlings. They've had enough. They seek volunteers to hunt down and slay the root of the problem, the adult creatures laying the eggs in the springs. Hello. It's me. Some guy. I've come to kill you all. Damn. Why is there just a Mamajul execute here? Sorry, Mamjul. Oh. Chocobo, you can beat this thing up for me. I need to drink. Oh, I love water. Holy shit. That's good stuff. You guys heard about this one? Water? I dodged. I don't know if that did anything. That's good stuff, man. If you've not, you should get in on it. Water comes from your taps. What the hell's going on over here? I will also help this person fight a territorial raptor. Water? Bottle water? How dare you? Oh, I'm not getting aura from my basic. I guess this was a level ability at some point. It's a good one, because I don't have to actually use my aura ability. I can just hope. Maybe I'll help Snock a little bit more. Alright, Snock, I've come to assist. I've come to assist. Get uppercutted. Get ready, Snock. Rock Breaker, I'm here. I'm helping. I helped. I'm a good guy. I did my part. Snock, do you want to join in with the Fate, or are you already in the Fate? I'm presuming you're already in the Fate, so that's good. Hell yeah! Let's roll, Snock! I get all of these guys involved. Bam. And I'm gonna skablambo. Get him, Rock! Sorry, Snock. Good job with the dungeon. I also cleared the dungeon. I was thinking I just drank too much water. It's a fucked up thing that you can do, right? Like, drinking too much water. Oh, I've absorbed too much nectar of the earth. Oh no. My spirit bond with the pair of mana Gaskins is complete. What the fuck do you mean? My spirit bond. What the fuck is a spirit bond? Like, I really like my trousers now? I guess I get it. If I wore like a pair of trousers for long enough, I'd probably be like, yeah, do you know what? This is a good pair of trousers. That looks like a boss fate, so I'm going to do that one. 6 levels above or more, heated by the molten rock coursing deep below Orgamoro. Extract materia. I don't know, because I've not done any materia-based things. You can create materia from them. Interesting. I have not engaged with much outside of the main quest or my job quests. There's so much of this game. I'm gonna go back to you. Yeah, okay, that must have been a level ability at some point. What the fuck? I should not be allowed to speak, man. Yeah, I need to like see what Repo's like as well, because I've got, I know, Adam, you're Ben's played Repo. I'm calling him your Ben because I know some Bens. I've got some Bens in my life, so I have to differentiate between all my Bens. Maybe he's our Ben, communist Ben. Yeah, I've heard good things about Repo. The Instant Replay Live guys I play with, there's someone there who was like bigging up Repo, so I think they might play at some point. A lot of friendship slop out there. Hell yeah. Soviet Wales. I love Soviet Wales. Tra-la-la, I do believe this is just right. Not too hot, not too cold. Well. Good on you, I guess. Under a waterfall, no one can see your piss, so... Hello, thank you. Cool chocobo. Man, this is not really like the hangout spot, is it? Yeah, this is not exactly the cool kids club. It's crazy teleporting to like a main city and seeing 50 people all just hanging out, vibing. And you come somewhere like this. It's quite pretty and nice, but... I'm thinking of laying down my sword after this next one. And so shall I. How are you going to make a living? Look at this guy's hair, man. Why has he done like a reverse Little John? Like, what the fuck are you doing with the side of your head? Why have you cut it like that? Either take the bottom bit off as well, or keep it. Don't shave a crew around. What the fuck? Anyway, sorry. Whistle. Then I'm going to go over here and whistle again. A bizarre haircut. Maybe that should be my hair. I'm due a haircut. Someone at work was having a go at me because I was doing like a hair flick. Because, you know, when my hair gets long enough, I have to do the hair flick thing. And they were like, how dare you? How dare you do a hair flick? not telling me off. They were making light. My manager didn't come over and go like, if you do that hair flick again, I'm firing you. Vaguely emo. I can't pull off like an emo or goth aesthetic, I know it. I've got too much joviality in my soul that, like, you could give me the makeup, you could put the look on me, but you would be able to tell immediately that I'm not that guy. Right? It would just be wrong. Whee! I think it would look funny, but I don't think I could pull it off. I would be disrespecting the art by existing in it. And I can exist out of it and have a good time. I couldn't do it. Damn. There's too much light in my soul, is what I'm trying to say. I can't emo out. Right, is that good enough? Speak with Ryu. Where's Ryu? Oh, fuck. Oh, that's not that far. I thought that was, like, way further for a second. I'm like a Bigman Bartle kind of guy. Shout out to Bigman Bartle. Hey! Hey, Bigman's a good guy. I've always been saying it. People have been like, you know that Bigman Bartle fella, what do you think of it? And I'm like, him? Good fella. Good fella. This the way? Oh, that's shut. This also isn't the way. If the water were any deeper, I'd drown. Yeah! What do we want to do about that? You would in fact drown. We could help. Drive the cell swords to the 7th Earth? What the fuck? Party of Mamul mercenaries hired by the local kobolds is attacking travelers? Shit! Not on my watch. Get stuffed, lads. Rock breaker. I'm a big fan of the Mamul mercenaries over there who seem to see their friend getting the shit kicked out of them and go, do you know what? Not my problem. A breeder? Whoa. I hardly... I'm unfamiliar with the personage we're showing off here. Rock breaker. Armor the Destroyer. Here we go. Here we go. You're all in me now. I'm stunned. I'm healing. I'm healing. I'm healing. I'm rock breakering. I'm handing. I'm still doing it. I'm still doing it. I have no fear. I have no fear. I have some minor fears. I have some minor fears. Chocobo, save me! Chocobo! Wow. What did I do? Oh shit. Dodge! Dodge! I don't really know if that was good or bad. It felt cool. I'm gonna live. 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 NPCs! Fight for me! No, what do you mean? Okay, I'm back. I'm back. I never left. I was here the whole time. I didn't run away. You ran away? Coward. Damn. Go on, my NPC pals. Show me your moves. Look at that. No fear. The only thing I fear. I don't know. Downfall of society? Well, not society itself, but maybe, like, Greg's. I fear Greg's closing. That would probably give me a bit of an existential crisis to, like, know that I'm living in a world where Greg's is no longer needed or desired. I'm trying to think what my Greg's order is. If I had to, like, because, you know, I know what my McDonald's order is, right? I know what my Burger King order is because I wouldn't go to one. I know like what my Subway orders would be because I'm, you know, I'm not a one sub guy. I'm not the one sub man. I'll take a few different ones. I'm happy to mix it up. But like Greg's, if I go into a Greg's, what would be my default? And the thing is, I think what my default would be kind of like sucks. I think there's better options available, but it's easy to acquire. Because it requires minimal speech with anyone. It would be the hot chicken strips, and then a side of their like chicken bites, and a drink from the fridge, because unlike purchasing like a slice of pizza or a sausage roll, I don't have to speak to anyone to acquire any of these items. They are all accessible by my hands, and I can just bring them up. And I think that's like fucked up. I think that's not okay. You shouldn't have that order. It's like an unwillingness to participate in the greater world around you. But that's where my head goes. If I'm going in and I don't want to have a conversation, I'm doing that. And then I'll have a conversation anyway. Missing Greg's talk. I went in Greg's the other day and I forgot what the guy said. I think he asked me what the largest mammal I could beat up is. Just completely out of the blue, unprompted. I thought I was on my own stream. He just went like, what's the largest mammal you think you could beat up? It was very quiet in there, so I understand why they were having the topic. And my instinctual response was like a 6-year-old. Now, thinking about it, I think I could beat up a few of them. But I'm trying to think of like a mammal I could defeat. Maybe a sandal? Like a couple of marmosets, but I'm not really sure what my range of mammals would be that I could defeat. Like any predator larger than myself is an absolute no-go. I don't think I could beat up many house pets because I'd feel too bad about it. So I'm like, what's a wild animal that if it started a rumble with me I could take? Like, I'm not beating up a mini, like, chimpanzee or something. Those things are fucked up. They'll tear your head off. So I'm, like, even smaller. And then I'm like, maybe a zebra? But I probably couldn't. Because you think about how big a zebra is. They're not small creatures. You think they are, because you see them in, like, children's books, and you're like, wow, they're small then. If they're in there, they're tiny. Because they're smaller than the children. But that's not true. Zebras are fairly large. I don't know. Yeah, probably a marmoset. Some sort of marsupial of some kind. Maybe a bandicoot? I could probably beat up a bandicoot. Because I'd be like humming the Crash Bandicoot theme at the same time, so it would fill me full of some joy that would counteract the incredible guilt I feel. I'd be like, doo 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 doo, bam! I think that would make me happy. Until, you know, I won and then I felt bad. I guess I like a glazed donut. I like their pizza slices, but that's because I'm a guy who I like my pizza sauce to be a little bit sweet. I like when I make a pizza sauce, I often make it too sweet for other people. But I like my pizza sauce to be a little bit sweet. Not like crazy. It doesn't have to be, you know, oh, I'm eating like jelly all over my dough. But I like it to have like a bit of sweetness to it. And for some reason the Greg's pizzas, they have that. I don't know why. But I kind of fuck with it. Hello there. Greetings, mate. May you be the one Captain said come calling? I thought so. Pay attention now, because I ain't explaining myself twice. Alright, explain yourself once. Years ago, when we was weighing up how to get Titan, one of our scouts stumbled across the basement Aephorite, see? What's that look for? Not familiar with him? He speaks of an unamplified Aephorite which has been claimed by a beast tribe. Lest you wonder, there's no fundamental difference between such Aephorites and those which you used on countless occasions, vaguely. Oh, if it ain't the Shaolin lass, welcome back. Forgive me for interrupting. I had planned to await your report, but I succumbed to curiosity. The tunnels beneath Ogamura form a bewildering labyrinth that no outsider has ever fully explored. How the company of heroes managed to navigate it is a mystery I've long pondered. Give us a bit of credit, love. We're daft enough to try going in the front. Kobolds are always digging new tunnels and filling the old ones with traps. One wrong step, and the next thing you see, you've got 100 tons of rock on your noggin. Suicide to even try, see? Funny thing was, kobolds didn't seem to have no trouble finding their way around, and that was what got us thinking. I mean, Ogamura mines are like a bleeding city, ain't they? And getting around in a city that big would be a right pain in the arse if you didn't have an Ethernet, wouldn't it? So it stood to reason kobolds must have one. Even if the Aephorite shards in the depth of Ogamura, you'd have needed to attune yourself to them before you could identify the signatures within the live stream. Oh, well, that's where you're wrong, love. We had the Shardian bloke to help out us out, you see.
Led us right into Titan's bedchamber, he did. Don't right know how he did it, but I do remember him saying it weren't nothing any Charlatan scholar worth her soul could manage. Alright. Rude. Did he now? Locating a beacon in the absence of a known signature might be possible if the Aetherites in question happened. Ah, yes. But in order to guide a traveller to said beacon safely, a second party would be required. It is possible, in theory at least, yet I cannot be certain until I try. Plainly, all will depend upon whether or not I am worth my salt. Oh, you are, lass. Don't you worry about that. Have a bit of faith in yourself. Why don't we all go to Zelma's Run, take a close look at the Aetherite? Ain't far, though. Ain't far, but there's sure to be a few kobolds blocking the way. Naught you can't handle, mind.
Okay, where are we going now? That is far north. I'm already here, right? Yeah, I'm already here. There's no point. I was about to teleport to that. Bam, bam. I think it's probably a fucked up thing to have a go-to fast food order because it means you probably go there too much, but I will. My go-to Papa John's or Domino's really should be the vegan ones because I really like them and they're like way lower calorie than any other pizza they have. But I don't know why they're not. Like, I'll often be like, oh no, I'll get the ham and mushroom or I'll get something else. But I really like the vegan ones. And they're way lower calorie and they're really good. I guess I don't think about it enough. Hello. Would you also like to fight me? I notice you're just kind of hanging out here, so I figured I'd get you to join in. The kobolds monkeys? That's fun. Love a good monkey guy. I couldn't beat up one of these guys, for example. I would not be able to do it. They're both like Papa John's and Domino's. They're like vegan pepperoni, big fan of. I've not been to Taco Bell enough to have really a go-to. I've been to one a couple of times, but I don't really have an idea. Like a box of stuff, which is quite nice. My McDonald's order is really easy. If I'm just trying not to think about anything, it's a wrap of the day and 2 cheeseburgers. It's such a good deal. Not a meal. Don't need it. It's a wrap of the day, 2 cheeseburgers, and I'm done. So this is the Aetherite, the company of heroes used to something something. It is as Papalimo suspected. In its present state, this Aetherite signal will not be strong enough for our purposes. I may, however, be able to use my own energies to amplify it. Alas, the task will monopolize my attention for the duration. It seems you'll have to proceed without me vaguely. I must needs remain here and supplement this beacon's power, lest you be denied your only path of escape. Fear not, I will summon the Maelstrom forces stationed nearby to protect us. With effort, it is possible that I may be able to stabilize the Aetherite signal and thereby join you, albeit belatedly. Until such time as I do, you'll be on your own. Now, let us see if I am worth my salt. I could hold my hand out and do that. That's not that hard. I have located another beacon, one far below the mountain. I can only speculate as to what you'll find there, so stint not in your preparation. The navel? Whoa! The navel, eh? Right, we are going to pop to the gold saucer. Do a little bit of gambling. And then that's going to be where we call it. Because I am way too hot. Like, way, way, way too hot. Also, where the fuck is the gold saucer? Is it here? Toggle map. Yes, here it is. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the gold saucer, do a little bit of gambling, and then we'll call it. Because I am like, I'm sweating through my shirt. It's really bad. I need to buy like a tank top. I've never owned a tank top in my life, and I'm sitting here thinking, do you know what I need right now? I need a wife beater. I don't want to wear that. I don't think it would work on me. Mini Cactbot ticket. Okay, I remember how to play this. You want the lowest score possible. Ooh. Right, well that's never going to be good. Let's find out what this might be. Oh, that could be big. Right, so hang on, what would that be? That's 15, so it could either be 16, 17, 18, 19. Oh god, it could suck. That could be really high. 9 plus 8, right? That's 17. Oh, I need... I'm going to go for this. Oh, yeah, baby! Yeah, just go with your gut. 4. 8? 2? 9. Oh, that's not good. That's what 8 is? Oh, that's what 8 is? Right, 8 could get me to... Oh, that's not going to be anything exciting. That has potential. It could be 7 and 6. Damn it. It was just 6. Oh, hello, 7. You, no, you, no, you. That could be big. That's at least 16. But it can't be 16, so it can't be 72. As long as it's not to 19, I get something. I'll take it. Happy with that? Happy with that indeed. Prize claim. Registerable miscellany, please. I still need to earn enough to get another mount here, like an adamantoise or something. God, 4 million. Right, gold saucer. We are then going... what's the room? It's this one. Yeah, the cactpot board. I need to like go to a teleporter to be able to teleport to it. Yellow. Aethernet. Cactpot board. Beautiful. Don't think I get to claim my previous ones, right? You can no longer claim... Yeah, I can no longer claim the prizes because I missed the week where I should have been playing. Whoops. Jumbo, we're just going to random these. Bam. Yep. And someone remind me to actually like log into this game the day it ends. Bam. Purchase one more. Random. Perfect. There we go. Now I'm all done. Right, gamers. I'm too hot. Maybe I should just be streaming at night from now on, where it's when it's cool, even though it's not cool. Thanks for coming out. As always, enjoy your day, evening, afternoon, morning, whatever it is where you may be. I hope you're having a wonderful Monday, and I hope you have a good week. Should be back this week unless I melt, which is highly likely. Have a good one, gamers, and E-bye. E-bye. E-bye.